Happy New Year, everyone, and welcome back to Hannah in Focus. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday season
Absolutely.
and are ready for what looks to be a very exciting 2025.
It seems like things are already kicking into high gear.
They certainly are.
Yeah.
Our town council's been busy, and we've got a lot to unpack from their latest meeting.
Oh, lots to talk about.
First up, let's talk about that proposed solar farm project.
Ah, yes, the solar farm. It seems like that's been a hot topic.
It definitely has, and the council is still holding firm on their opposition to it.
Okay.
In fact, they've been working with lawyers and engineers to put together a list of demands for PACE, the company behind the project.
Now that's interesting. It sounds like they're not just saying no,
Right.
but really digging into the details.
Exactly.
Trying to find a solution.
Their main concern, as I understand it, revolves around the potential impact on the Hanna Airport and our emergency services.
That makes sense. Those are critical aspects of our community, and any large-scale development needs to be carefully considered in relation to them. Do we have any insights into what those specific concerns might be?
From what I've gathered, it seems the council is worried about things like glare from the solar panels,
Uh-huh.
potentially interfering with pilots' visibility, especially during landing. There are also questions about possible electromagnetic interference
Oh,
with the airport's communication systems.
I see. Those are certainly valid concerns that need to be addressed. It sounds like the council is taking a proactive approach by working with experts to determine the potential risks and figure out how to mitigate them. It'll be interesting to see what kind of demands they present to PACE and how those negotiations unfold.
Agreed. Speaking of new developments, it looks like we might have a new face joining our town staff soon.
Oh.
The town has been interviewing candidates for the bylaw officer position,
Oh, that's right.
and I hear they're hoping to make an appointment very soon.
That's great news. Having a dedicated bylaw officer is essential for ensuring our community stays safe and well maintained.
Absolutely. It helps maintain order and ensures everyone is playing by the rules, which benefits all of us. Now let's shift gears a bit and talk about some of the wonderful community events that have been happening around town. The Skate with Santa event back in December was a huge success.
It was a fantastic turnout.
Yeah,
Around 150 people came out to enjoy the festivities on the ice. It really warmed my heart to see so many smiling faces.
me too. And a big shout out to Hanna Minor Hockey for providing hot chocolate and hot dogs to keep everyone warm and fueled up. Talk about community spirit.
Speaking of community spirit, let's not forget about the amazing work being done by our local loop transportation service. They provided 74 rides in December alone.
That's incredible. It sounds like the program is really making a difference in the lives of people who need it most.
It is, and the demand keeps growing. They're actually looking for more volunteer drivers, especially for those trips outside of town.
That's a great opportunity for anyone looking to give back to the community. Imagine the impact you could have helping people get to medical appointments, visit loved ones, or simply access essential services.
Exactly. It's all about connecting people and making sure everyone has the support they need. And for those seeking employment opportunities, don't miss the Links Job Fair happening on February 7th at the Legion.
Oh, that's right.
The town will be there recruiting for seasonal positions.
That's a fantastic chance to explore different career paths and see what's available right here in Hanna.
Exactly.
You never know what opportunities might be out there.
And for those looking for a fun way to stay active this winter, I hear kickboxing classes are back by popular demand.
Oh, yes, those were a big hit last year.
They were.
They started on January 7th and run for 10 weeks, so there's still time to join in on the action.
Now, shifting gears a bit, you mentioned some interesting developments regarding the town's real estate services.
Yeah.
Could you elaborate on that?
Absolutely. So it appears the town council has decided to seek a new real estate service provider.
Okay.
They've authorized the CAO to issue a request for proposals,
Interesting.
or an RFP as it's often called. But what I
That-
find particularly exciting about this is the potential opportunity for local real estate businesses.
That's a fantastic point. This RFP could be a golden opportunity for a Hanna-based company to step up and showcase their expertise. It could even lead to more jobs and economic growth within our community.
I completely agree. It's a great reminder that even amidst routine updates, there are always new developments and opportunities emerging in Hanna. So to all the real estate professionals listening, keep your eyes peeled for that RFP.
Now let's talk about a topic that's sure to be on everyone's mind: water rates.
Oh, yes.
It seems we have a slight increase coming our way.
Yes, unfortunately, that's true. The increase is due to rising costs from the Henry Kroger Regional Water Services Commission. The new rate for water consumption will be $3.12 per cubic meter, up from the previous $3.06.
Okay, so a 6-cent increase. While no one enjoys paying more, it sounds like a relatively modest adjustment, especially considering the importance of maintaining a reliable and safe water supply.
I agree. And to put everyone's minds at ease, it's important to note that the minimum bill will remain the same for most residential and commercial properties.
That's good news. It means the impact on most residents and businesses should be minimal.
Precisely. It's one of those necessary adjustments that help ensure our essential services can continue to operate effectively.
Absolutely. It's a good reminder that even small changes in costs can have a ripple effect, and sometimes adjustments need to be made to maintain those vital services we all rely on. Speaking of essential services, we can't forget about our dedicated public works team.
Oh, absolutely. They've been working diligently as always, keeping everything running smoothly, from water services to road maintenance.
It sounds like they even had a bit of an archaeological dig on their hands recently. Remember that leaky saddle clamp they discovered while repairing a water service on 3rd Ave West?
Oh, yes. It just goes to show you never know what you might find when you're dealing with infrastructure that's been around for a while.
A testament to the dedication and expertise of our public works team, that they can handle anything that comes their way, from routine maintenance to unexpected surprises.
Couldn't agree more. They're the unsung heroes who keep our town functioning, especially during these chilly winter months.
It's amazing to see just how much community spirit there is in Hanna.
It really is. And speaking of community spirit, the local loop transportation service continues to thrive.
It does.
They provided an impressive 74 rides in December alone.
Yeah, that's fantastic news.
It sounds like the program is truly making a difference in the lives of our residents.
It certainly is. And with the program running so well, they're now focusing on expanding their volunteer base,
Okay.
particularly for trips outside of town.
So if any of our listeners are looking for a meaningful way to give back to the community,
Yeah.
this could be a perfect opportunity. It's a chance to make a tangible impact on people's lives, helping them access essential services or connect with loved ones.
And for those seeking employment opportunities, mark your calendars for the upcoming Links Job Fair. It's happening on February 7th at the Legion, and the town of Hanna will be there recruiting for seasonal positions.
That's right. It's a fantastic opportunity to explore different career paths and potentially find your next job right here in Hanna.
Oh.
And who knows, you might even discover your hidden talent for kickboxing.
Oh, that's right. Kickboxing classes are back this winter with a 10-week session.
It's a great way to stay active, have fun, and maybe even learn some self-defense skills. Hanna truly has something for everyone.
It really does. From community events and recreational activities to essential services and job opportunities, there's always something happening in our vibrant town.
And speaking of happenings, we can't forget about the big news. The CAO's upcoming trip to the Alberta Municipalities 2025 Spring Convention.
Oh, yes, that's right. It's fascinating that one of the topics they'll be discussing is the use of AI.
Artificial intelligence.
Yes, artificial intelligence in municipal communications.
Imagine that, using AI to create podcasts like this one.
It does make you wonder, doesn't it? Are we real people having this conversation, or are we simply sophisticated algorithms designed to mimic human interaction?
That's a question for the philosophers, perhaps. But regardless of who or what is behind the microphone, the important thing is that we're sharing valuable information with our listeners and keeping them informed about what's happening in their community.
Absolutely. And that's what Hanna in Focus is all about.
Well, it seems we've covered a lot of ground today, from solar farms and real estate to water rates and community happenings. We've touched on a wide range of topics that are important to our residents.
And we've also highlighted the incredible work of our town council staff and volunteers who are all dedicated to making Hanna a thriving and welcoming community.
We're truly fortunate to live in such a vibrant and supportive town.
I couldn't agree more.
Now, before we wrap things up, I want to remind everyone that more detailed information about all the topics we've discussed can be found on the Town of Hanna's official website.
It's a fantastic resource for staying up to date on all things Hanna.
And as always, we encourage you to reach out to the Town Council with any questions, concerns, or ideas you might have. They're always eager to hear from residents and work together to make Hanna the best it can be.
So keep those lines of communication open.
Well, I think that just about covers it for today.
Indeed.
Thanks for tuning in to Hanna in Focus. We'll be back again soon with more updates and insights from our wonderful town. Until then, take care and have a fantastic week.
Stay warm and stay engaged, and here's to an amazing 2025 for Hanna.
Happy New Year, everyone.